recording.
Alrighty, welcome to the VR Dragon Hour. We have a great show today, and we're here with Cynthia and Cy. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing okay. Could be a bit better.
Well, you look different today.
Yeah, I do. You know, I looked through the wardrobe and I was like, I don't think a cow is as fitting for, a show called VR Dragon Hour as an actual dragon. So I made this avatar like I would say last November, December, start of the school year last year. So I haven't done much with it, so I might as well just use it for now. I'll like swap back and forth. I'll just find stuff that I like and use it.
So when you say you made the avatar, people are going to be wondering. So you're a 3D dragon. You have kind of a sweater.
Yeah.
So what are
nice horns? I didn't make this. I have really bad 3D modeling skills. Like I tried to use Blender, and that was
3D
horrible.
modeling's insane.
Yeah. So I got this from a hack someone made. It's called Rubber Dragon Labs or something, and that's all I'll say about it. So it came with the model. It came with the horns. I did the texture work myself. So,
but that's still a lot of work to texture it.
Yeah,
right?
It was, and then you have to try to figure out how Unity works because I had no idea how to use Unity. So I spent a bunch of time just trying to figure out how to make that work. So,
right. So like if somebody asked you to do something and just do it in a different color, you're telling
me
I could totally
work. I could totally do that.
Yeah, but
if you're starting, if you're starting out, it takes a long time. But then when you get used to it, it's like, okay, I can do this easier and faster. So.
Yeah, because you know all the tricks and shortcuts to a degree.
Like for the Marcus one I did, I just took the texture it came with, I did a gray layer on top of it in Substance Painter, and just made it so it changed the color to that, and then I adjusted it as I needed to, so I didn't have to redo all the texture work on it. I could just edit it to need be. So that's what I did for that one.
Yeah.
So it's a very long process. But sometimes the outcome is really great. So, as you can probably see now.
Yeah, I can finally see because I have my laptop arrived. I can finally say that I got my laptop. Should I even say what model it? Like, should I even tell people?
Just say how much it is. Just say how much it is. Or
okay,
something.
It's a $1,500 laptop. It has specs on it, so it's good. I got one that just said VR ready. I guess like all you have to do is sell me a laptop and just say VR ready, and I'll buy it. And then I'll freak out. So it's running pretty well. I think it's fun. I spent the whole week just in the tech settings. Like there's so many things that like I don't know. So apparently you can run VR chat. You have to have. I'm using the Oculus Quest 2, so you can have the Oculus app, and you can have VR chat through the Oculus app, or you can have VR chat through Steam VR. And I guess you're supposed to use Steam VR chat.
Yeah, I never bothered to use the Oculus Quest version or the Oculus Store version of VR chat, if I'm being completely honest. Because I would just say Steam is more polished for that. Well, like with which one?
Yeah.
The Quest one or the Steam one?
The Quest one. The Steam one works fine on over the link cable.
Yeah. So I would just say it's because, it's not on an actual computer. It's on a headset has limited hardware capability, and it's also trying to process VR at the same time. Because on PC, you can just run VR chat on your desktop. You don't need a headset to play it. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, right.
Like when I'm testing avatars, I'm just trying to see if they work. I just play in desktop mode and just have that on the background, just to see if the avatar will move and crap. So, when we continue.
I'm just saying, like, I'll talk with BlackAvali about it too, because I think BlackAvali, our guest, has a similar setup with the Quest and a link cable, or maybe they're using virtual desktop. I guess there's a lot of ways to get your Quest on the PC. So it's just you don't though. You're using the Rift, so that means you don't have any of that.
No, I don't. I'm lucky. I got the older hardware that's kind of worse, but I don't have these issues.
Yeah, no, I was having a lot of just random stuff. But anyways, the computer got to me, thank goodness. And so the games I get, I like flying games. I like driving games. So I have like dirt. I have like I got this RC flight simulator called Real Flight. I love it, and it lets you get a little controller and you can fly RC airplanes. And I figured out a way in VR chat to bring up a window, and basically I can play my little RC airplane game while in VR chat. So I can literally just be hanging out with people. I could be doing the show.
Don't do it on here. That's not going to be entertaining content.
No, I know that. I'm saying
it's just going to be you like looking at this like, oh, I'm going to fly this way. Oh, yeah. I saw you message me. It's like, I got this cool RC flight sim. Like, oh, that's nice. And you're like, I can't wait to crash into everything with it. And I'm like, you have too much power now. You're a dangerous man.
Yeah. No, it's great. I love it. Well, Cynthia, I like how you're I feel like you're giving me the responses of like as if I'm like a 10-year-old and I just got like my
There's
a little dragon like his hands.
Intriguing. It really sounds like intriguing. Like you're having a good time. I mean, at the same time, like we found, like I don't know if anyone knows this, but there is truly like in the VR chat world, there's a jet world that you can go and fly.
Oh
the jets
no,
and
that
everything.
thing!
Oh, that's a popular world now. So there's this battleship world where there's 2 jets. And
yeah,
it's a fun world, but you can only have 2 people per jet, and there were 2 jets, so 4 people maximum having fun. There's this new map where it's just a flat plane, and then like all these jets, and people have been going there, and like I don't even know what the name of the world is. It's like all in a different language. I can't read the characters, but I wish I could.
Blah 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 jet.
Yeah, blah 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 jet. Look up blah 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 jet.
I just say look up jet and just I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah, and that one's fun because you can actually talk to each other in the cockpits. There's a problem where like you have a person piloting and the person behind him in the one that's on the boat, and you can't hear them.
Because you're moving so fast.
You can't. Yeah. So I'm actually happy that works and is actually. I wish there was one where you could fly little RC airplanes.
You have one.
You haven't tried it. Well, I have a game. I have a third-party game, but like I wish there was in VR chat somebody would please anybody make a little.
Make your own. You have access to Unity now.
Yeah. I think it'll just be like a bunch of memes. That's the most I can do. I can construct a world and put a bunch of memes together, like a certain creator that I'm. Okay, I'm not going to get into it.
Leave it for the last episode.
Booking guests. I need to book guests. I want to book creators on this. We gotta find creators.
I could probably find.
There's
some people.
Somebody like because everybody posts their like Discord and contact in World, so maybe somebody's bound to agree to do the show.
Definitely.
I don't know. Cynthia, you said you had a guest, right? You had somebody you might be thinking for the show?
Yeah, I have a friend who's interested. Met him just a few days ago, and he's very intriguing.
How so?
Yeah.
Like he's an alien.
What? Oh.
Yeah, so he's very intriguing.
Like the
like
Avatar
VR chat alien, or like claiming to, I see something outside the window. Sorry,
I'm eating ice cream. What?
I swear this ice cream this time, Cy.
It's good. It's vanilla. It's got Kit Kats in it. It's amazing. Okay.
Why do you wait until we do a show?
I'm hungry and I got off work an hour ago. Cut me some slack. I'm a working man. I have disposable income.
Okay. Well,
God.
I mean, at least
I'm still in hibernation.
Stuff is content. I know. Okay, great.
Anyways, you said there was something in the window?
No, there was something in the window, and I
saw that earlier.
I swear, the studio is haunted. By the way,
the hell
for
is
anybody
that?
Watching?
It's like
what is it? It's a tiny little. It's a little gremlin. We have a little gremlin in our studio.
Get the weed killer. Oh. Should I go hunt it?
I saw it like for a split second.
It's a little Willy Wonka looking thing. It's got a.
Should I go look for it? Should I go look for it? I can like pick it up.
It's touching the doors. No. Okay, little gremlin thing. You can have fun back there, but you touch that door again.
You're dead. I'm gonna burn you to death. I'm gonna breathe fire.
Don't you touch that door, you gremlin thing! How dare you? Yeah. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Don't say
in the
that.
radio
He's gonna want to come in now.
Yeah. Just haunt the little
No.
gremlin thing.
Nope. Close
Don't
the
make
door.
me get my
Okay,
gat.
for
I
those of you
keep
who don't
that
know,
strap on me.
Okay, we have these little doors in the studio, and we always try to keep them shut, but it's just difficult because everybody triggers them accidentally. So, oh goodness, I just want the show to look nice on the camera, as with the audio too. Like,
I guess I'm gonna have to
trying to
get
have
some rat traps when I go to the grocery store next time.
Yeah.
Just get some VR mouse traps. Put one here. Put one over there.
No, I got better ideas, but I can't bring stuff across from games. Yeah, like
Ooh.
that would have been a decent segue, but I messed it up because I wanted to cough, but I didn't. The fuck! I didn't mean to say that. Here's my water.
Oh, goodness.
There's my desk.
Are you using the default Rift microphone?
Yeah. There's my water. Yes, I am. That door, I'm gonna glue that shut.
Yeah, the door bit's getting old, Gremlin. It's getting old.
Don't make me step on you.
We love you, Gremlin. Okay.
What? Why are you just staring at me?
What? No. Oh. Sigh.
What?
Did you mute him? Did you mute the Gremlin? The Gremlin's trying to communicate, trying to ruin the show. Don't. No, keep him muted. Keep him muted. We have power.
That's what you get. That's what you get. Little baby man. Little baby man.
Yeah. Okay.
Little baby man. I see you.
Listen, we can't hear you. Every time you speak, it's dead air. I'm just gonna have to keep talking over you. We love you. Just so you know, the guest is. That's our understudy guest. We've been inviting him for the past couple of weeks to come in, just be available during the show, and in case a guest cancels, he's there. So you have a special role, and I'm not gonna give away your name just yet. But when you do come on, it'll be great. And we can talk about it. So this is sort of like your cameo. You get a cameo in the show. Now close the door. Okay. You are a crazy
Should I just block him so
gremlin.
you can't see the avatar?
You gonna block him?
I'll do it. I'll unblock it afterwards.
No.
It'll be a ghost. It'll be a real ghost. A real ghost gremlin.
What is going on? Who's opening?
Okay.
Oh, you little sneaky.
Okay, we have a little audience today, and they just feel like it's really funny now to just be opening doors and closing it. Okay, we have a closed studio. This is a closed room. This is invite only. Like we deny people coming into the room. So it's I know, and it's like
up here like I know when your body's contorting. Like I know. Should
I send them warnings? Should I go in just send everybody warnings? You can do that as the room master. You can
if you are within 5 square feet of the room.
Yeah.
There are
I wish
no
you could send like
warnings.
Specific warnings. Yeah.
You will now face godlike judgment, made extend eternally.
Speaking of VR chat features, you know it's been a nightmare for the past week. VR chat. VR chat's been a nightmare.
It's always
like trying to connect with people. No,
Paradise is a prison when you cannot leave. You know.
Yeah. Well, when you try like joining your friends list, like it'll show like 1 or 2 friends, and then like for some reason the server's been having a lot of issues. So it's like it's a free game. I don't know what else to say, but
we already talked about this. They got like $10 million of funding from Facebook, but how much of that do you really think went into the game? Like I'm saying this word for word verbatim now.
Theory. Yeah.
Like how much went into fursuits? Think about it.
Okay,
how many bearded dragons did that money buy?
Do you want a bearded dragon, Sai? Do you want a bearded dragon?
No.
Do you want one? You can get one.
My dog would like pick it up and thrash it around. She's horrible. She's a West Highland Terrier, and she's a West Highland terrorist.
Oh.
I love her. She ate a bag of chocolate chips, and she was perfectly fine. She's a monster. Oh, she's like super muscular. Scary too. She's like a tank with 4 legs, and it hates watching Wheel of Fortune.
Oh yeah, you've sent me videos of that.
I
Literally,
did.
it's the dog, and
It's like
he's just screaming at the television. It's great.
Oh my god. I feel a laugh attack coming on. I gotta stay calm.
So Cynthia, are you envious or jealous that we have laptops now, or that we both have PCs?
I mean,
Filthy Quest peasants.
definitely.
Quest peasant. No, we
oh,
can't.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm planning to do it. It's not like I'm not planning to get a computer.
Yeah, just
it is going to happen.
if you buy a computer,
just takes a little time.
Please
it's
be
not
smart.
Even a matter of money. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, please be smart when you buy a computer. Don't do what I did. Remember what specs your computer has. You don't end up like me, who somehow has 32 gigabytes of RAM because he thought he had 8 instead of 16 already. And it can't even run Google Chrome decently.
What? You can't run Google Chrome?
What?
Decently, even though I have 32 gigs of RAM. It's crazy. It's so stupid.
Oh, goodness. Oh, Cynthia, you just went completely mute. That's a new Quest feature we've been talking about, where people just go mute. They can't even say anything. So, is the gremlin back in the studio?
There's this.
No.
There's a demon.
Oh, there's
too.
a second.
There's something.
There's a demon and a gremlin in the studio. That's fun. Everybody has 15 minutes of fame, and we're okay. Great. All our 10 viewers and probably like the 3 that make it out this far, which exclude us, will see you. It'll be great. How are we doing?
Fix that problem.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little saddened because we had a wonderful episode with Spike. That was a really fun episode, and it only has like, I don't know, less than 30 views or something like that. I mean, we published that Wednesday, right?
I think so.
I don't know why that
I think it's.
That one
I think what happens is if you upload a video, unlist it, then publish it, it'll like kill all the momentum. So should I just like wait to upload it then? I can do that.
Maybe we need to do that because we're gonna bring Spike back on because I want him to have an episode where more people watch it. I mean, at least we should have our subscribers see it. Cynthia, you're in a tin can. First tin can, which is not bad. 17 minutes in. I heard a little bit of a tin can. Maybe that's on my end. I don't know.
It's an aluminum can.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, we're good now. We're good. We're good.
I mean, the doors are. Yeah.
Just ignore the
back to what I was
doors.
saying before. Yeah, we'll just ignore the doors.
Pretend they aren't there and they'll go away eventually.
Yes.
If they get on top of the table,
say,
I'll
my
just watch them. What?
Sorry, we're interrupting each other.
You
This isn't
can
going well.
go. This is your time to shine. I already talked enough.
No worries. But I was saying before, like my brother's been a really big help making sure I get the right thing, and he's willing to help. And he knows this especially better than I do. So I've been really appreciative of my brother for that.
That's pretty cool.
Aw, yay!
Nice brother.
Send an emoji or something. Isn't that what you're gonna do? Send in the middle of the show, like a nice heartwarming emoji to say.
Who the hell do you think I am?
You are Cy, the co-host. You what is it? You sent us that image of like the every podcast.
Oh, that one, that one.
Yeah,
and it was like Al from Toy Story and Linguini from Ratatouille.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think about it, we don't have that problem, because look at us.
Now we have a nice diverse cast. Yeah, it's great.
Diverse cast of 2 dragons and a woman. That's very diverse. Should I go back to being a cow? Should I go back to being a cow? Even the audience is laughing. And it's a all laughing emoji.
That was really good.
This is Ashley's hope and dreams. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Why am I dropping?
No, it's fine. Well, like you said, we're changing it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not just a woman. I'm a cat girl.
Yeah, cat girl.
Oh, I almost said something horrible. Nothing bad. It was something really stupid. It wouldn't even make sense. It's like it was based. I don't even know if I should say it. It's so horrible. It's so.
What?
Don't
It's like
say it.
it's
Just tell
cringe.
us
It's
after,
cringe.
after the show.
Okay.
Just say it after the show.
Knowing how I felt about half the statements you make, I guess I'll say
What?
yes. We'll...
Are you saying I'm politically incorrect? Wow.
No, you're not politically incorrect.
That's very
It's just we're trying to do a
discriminatory
show
of
that's
you.
open. No, we're just trying to be open to a wide range of audiences. So, okay. Let's move on. It's time for our guest. Already, folks, let's welcome BlackAvali into the
Nice
studio.
segue. Come on in, man.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
There we go.
Yay,
now we
BlackAvali.
got a different species in here.
There we go.
Yes. I thought I was decent at these fantasy creatures, though I have no clue exactly what that is.
That's an Avali.
It's an Avali?
Yeah.
Volley. Gotcha.
It's like a bird thing.
What is an Avali, BlackAvali? How would you describe one?
I mean, they're kind of like a bird, but at the same time, more of a mammal.
It's mainly just like the
You know.
wings they have. Like they got feathered arms and tails and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this one's really fancy. It has like rainbow colors on
Mhm.
it. It's like
It's got the
RGB.
RGB.
This is an RGB Avali.
It's got the really
Yeah.
good voice set up on it.
And 2 sets of ears. Now, for those of you who are acute observers who are watching the show, you can see something special about BlackAvali's
What is it?
avatar. Something that, it's crossing legs. Now it's standing up.
Oh my
And
god.
basically
We have full body
wiggling
tracking.
their hips. Yeah, and
Mm.
that's phenomenal. So, what kind of hardware are you using, BlackAvali, to be in VR?
I'm using the Quest 2 and I use virtual desktop through Wi-Fi to link up to my computer, which is, I built myself, and it's running everything with the full body tracking. And
Nice. And so, but the Quest 2 doesn't support full body tracking. At least how do you make that
No.
work?
basically, you buy the base stations, like people that are using the Index and
Okay.
the
So you have to-
HTC
yeah.
Valve, and you get 2 base stations, 3 trackers, and put Steam VR on your computer, and then get a piece of software called Space Calibrator, which, because the trackers are outside-in tracking and the Quest 2 is inside-out tracking. So
Okay.
basically, the 2 play spaces, because space is measured by X, Y, and Z, and the
Yeah.
play spaces aren't quite mated up. Well, what the Space Calibrator does is make them made up. That way, the 2 can communicate and you can do the full body tracking.
This makes me wish I paid more
Oh.
attention in math class, because then I would have sort of
Wow.
a clue how that all works.
Well,
That's
basically-
fancy.
X is left to right, Y is
Mhm.
front to back, and Z is top to bottom.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's how you get your 3 dimensions for 3D. Got it. Yeah.
Right.
That's so you're wearing like not just a headset like all of us are, but you're actually like you have these pucks on you or devices on you.
Yeah, I have the Valve trackers. I got one on my hip here, and then I've got one on each foot.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great. Well, Cynthia, you can't appreciate the movement because you only see
I
like a little robot.
cannot.
Right.
I only see a little robot, which is
Yeah.
sad. Aw.
That's all right. No, this is
I don't know. We got
Great.
full
So-
body
so-
tracking.
yeah, it looks great. So
It's fun.
have you been having how long have you had full body tracking for now?
Let's see. The way that I'm doing it now, I've had it probably close to 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. I was originally using a Kinect 360, but
Yeah.
it doesn't work well. You have to constantly face it. You can't really sit down. You can't cross your legs. You just got to kind of stand there. And,
Oh.
I remember like an
Whereas
interesting.
this
thing
one's
with
really
those.
good.
So in your
basically,
opinion,
you
this is
are-
much
Good as-
better.
yeah, it works as good as the Index or the
Yeah.
the other headsets, because it's using the same stuff that they use.
Yeah, I mean, for all
Mhm.
intents and purposes, you are Navali. That's what's going on
Pretty
here.
dope.
So, how long have you had the Quest 2 then?
I've had the Quest 2 since November, around November 25th is when I've got it.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So
So,
you
that,
had it, yeah, and fell in love with VR
yeah,
then.
yep, that's what I got it for because I like, the fact of with VR chat, you can meet people from different places all over the world. And, you could actually talk with them and interact.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it feels like you're right here. You're like right across the table from me, which is really phenomenal.
Yeah, a
So,
lot different than doing it on PC. Because
yeah,
I believe
yeah.
that.
when you do it on PC, it's like, what you see on the screen is a lot different than what you're actually seeing in the headset.
Oh,
Right, because
absolutely.
you can like gauge the size of things. You can like
And
it really
the
you have that connection to things.
distance as well. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
like I could just zoom in on
People
this
said when I was
microphone.
on PC,
Hmm.
Were you using VR chat on PC before you got on VR?
yeah, for a little bit. I think I got on it approximately maybe 3 or 4 times on the PC. Everybody said I would get like right up close to their face because on the PC screen it looks like you're further away than you really are,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why when you see people on PC and they're like, "Hey," right there in your face, it's like,
They got like a
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
fisheye
Oh, that
lens going
explains a
on, so it makes
lot.
it look like it's farther away.
Okay.
I tried the PC VR. See, I don't play PC games that much, so I tried it, and it's totally different experience. Yeah, it's just like, and then you have to like hit the unmute button, and then you're trying to like use WASD to like move stuff around, and that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's,
no, I didn't. I'm mainly a console game player, but one reason I built my PC and it to be able to handle virtual reality is I built it to make what they call a virtual pinball machine.
Oh boy,
oh,
that's cool.
And it's an actual physical pinball machine that I cut the wood to spec and everything. I've got a
Ooh.
43-inch IPS monitor that's got 120 hertz refresh rate as the play field. Then a little 7x8, well, not 7-inch, but it's a 14.9-inch screen for the DMD. And then for the back glass, it's just a regular, I think it's a 19-inch screen for the back glass, and you really play pinball on it. It's built just like a pinball machine.
that's
And
great. And you
That's so cool.
yeah, you can pick like any cabinet you want or anything. Like you can change the background on it. Cause
yeah, well, the screen does all the work. Any
right.
table there is. I've got maybe 358 tables loaded into it at this
Wow.
point in time. Old school pinball tables, pinball FX3 and FX2.
It's pretty cool.
And that's how I had Steam and everything, and that's how I started learning about VR and stuff. And I'm like, oh well, heck, I got a computer. Why not?
That's actually
Mhm.
super cool.
See that seaside, there's like a whole wide variety of gamers. Like I like my little RC planes and flight simulators, and you
You're
got
saying that
virtual
like I don't
pinball as
like
well.
gamers.
No, I'm just saying there's like there's more than just
I'm a
Destiny
gamer.
and Doom.
Oh my god! Don't even get me
Yeah,
started.
no,
I played
yeah.
Destiny on PC.
Destiny
There's
1 was
one game I
better.
played on PC.
I sunk like
I
21
like the
weeks
Taken
of
King.
yeah, that was dope. That was dope. In Destiny 1, I sunk like 21 weeks of playtime into it. And that's not days, that's hours into weeks.
Weeks. Yeah.
So
Yeah, trying to build up your light,
Yeah.
so you can go on the raids and fare
Then
out a little
then
bit better.
then doing the one nightfall with Rocket's stupid face with
Oh,
its solar burn, so you just sit under a staircase for an hour, just plinking away. That was fun. They don't know what we're talking about. They don't know what we're talking about.
No,
no,
it
they don't play
No.
those.
I just hear words, and I know somebody out there watching the show might enjoy it, so I'm like, okay, just let it run, and I'll be like, oh, that's nice, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna watch
One of
the full motion, the body tracking.
Yeah, one of the games I recently downloaded was Valheim when they had the big sale, and I'm playing with. I don't play it by myself because I just don't, But when a few of the people that get on, and about 10 of us that get on and play at the same time, I enjoy it then. But for some reason, I don't like playing it by
It's
myself.
it's like Ark. It's a game that needs to be multiplayer to be fun.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
yeah, I haven't played Valheim yet. I don't have many people to play with. I'm not going to convince my friends to buy it.
I might have to add you on Discord, and when I get on there, you can join us.
Sweet.
Look at that, Taimi. You got another playing
Yay.
phone.
There we go. Yeah, yay.
Yay.
That's the fun of the show, social
Yay.
connections. So BlackAvali, how did we meet? Do you remember where we met?
I don't remember the exact world.
I think it was
I think,
Sky Camp. I feel like it was.
well, we ran into each other at Sky Camp a few times. I think you were at, I really can't think of the word. It wasn't Sky Camp. It was before I'd been to Sky Camp. It just, we happened to
Yeah.
be in the same place at the same time.
And you're a mutual friend of Zenny, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I was hanging with him earlier today.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
How was that?
Well, it was fun. Until VR chat messed up, I was charging up my trackers. And when they finally got charged enough, I have to reset. I actually have to come out of VR chat and go back in so they'll work properly. And when I get it, I had that menu issue that we've been having for the past week. Only a couple of friends show up. You can't join them. You can't invite them.
Yeah. No, I mean, it almost caused this show not to happen today because everybody was offline. Like even if they were online, they can't see you. You can't even send them an invite, even if they're online. That's how glitchy it's been. So the stars aligned for this show to happen. Thank goodness.
Yeah, luckily I kept checking every now and then. I looked and you finally showed up on there, and I was like, okay, let me see it. It said I could join you. The join button was working.
Yeah.
Like, let me do it before it goes away.
Yes, definitely.
Well, that's fun. Do you have any like fun in the full body tracking? Like I'm guessing you go to like dancing worlds or club worlds.
Yeah, I have fun with it. The thing with full body is, there's a lot of people have full body for a lot of different reasons. Some people like to dance. I go to dance clubs sometimes. But the main reason I got full body is when I started doing VR, and you can move your arms, and stuff, but it's like you want a little more movement, and you can't, you just can't quite get it. And I was just like, I'd like to be able to look like I'm walking around sometimes, or, you sit back and you relax a little bit,
Yeah.
You can be comfortable and people can see what you're actually doing.
It's funny. I'll come into worlds when you're doing full body tracking and like you're lying sideways, almost like like draw me like one of your French girls.
I can do that pose on this avatar.
Yeah, me. They call most of my avatars like at the Avali avatars because I've got my
Got my
little,
swells.
like say French maid avatars and different things. Sitting up, I get in the chair, and and I just kind of,
You fell through the chair. Oh
just
no. We got a full
You're
presentation.
floating.
I'm joining the club. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. That's the only one. That's the only emote I have set up on this avatar.
You did a backflip and you landed into draw me like one of your French girls. That's the best way to describe that. Yeah. I'm saying it for the people who don't have video.
Yeah, that's the thing,
why'd you move there, Ash?
Yeah. I wanted to I'd see some people's avatars, and they had the sit emotes where, they could sit Indian style or it's like, okay, this avatar won't do that.
I can just do it myself.
I try to lay the, make the avatar sit lower, and they wouldn't quite do it because not all avatars are built the same, I said, well,
Absolutely.
full body tracking to solve all that for me. I can, sit or stand however I want, But I use full body tracking a lot of times to play pranks on people.
It's like you're walking like you're a normal guy.
I'm in a room and I look like I'm leaning on a wall and be like, "Hey."
I saw one guy
you use the space mover, like with space movers,
Yeah, you can just climb.
Learning how to do that.
It's almost like you're just moving you're literally shifting your whole position in 3D around.
Yeah, it moves your play space. You can basically move your play space. But one thing you can do with that, you can kind of go through a wall, but you can hear the other people on the other side of the wall, and they'll be on the other side of the wall, and you just kind of look through, see where they're at, and you pop out on them, give them a jump scare.
Oh yeah.
Livening things up in VR. That's great.
Yeah,
definitely fun.
It makes it good for there's a group of us that get on there and basically they're I don't know if you know what LARPing is.
Live action role playing.
They're LARPers. Well, due to COVID, they haven't been able to do the LARPing stuff really. So what they do, they've gotten into VR and they do it in full body tracking, makes it possible.
Oh, that's cool.
And at least in VR, they can safely draw
fights
blood.
and reenact, scenes from movies and.
Oh, fun! Are you a
That's
LARPer?
nice.
Not particularly, no.
Okay, I'm just curious.
It's something to do. They do it. They're friends of mine, and I'm like, well, yeah, I'll get involved. Not that they might do it every day. I might do it, once a week, or
That's fun. Sai, what are you up to now? Sai's yelling at the little gremlin. It looks like I don't even know.
Asserting dominance over it, staring at it.
Yeah. Breathe some fire on it. Why don't you?
Well,
I can't breathe fire, but I can spit fire. Spit.
Yeah, I've got
hot
a little
bars.
Avatar that.
What's your cursed avatar?
I got.
Oh no!
It's.
Oh no!
Like a little. It almost looks like a condom, and it's all white. But no matter where, like if I got in it, it would be staring at you, but it's staring at him at the same time. Or her. And no matter where you move, it looks at you.
Oh.
Do you have it up?
Wait, is it like the eye from Super Mario 64?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's see if I can.
I think it is.
Since we're not playing the Avatar guest game, I think we can.
If he can change the avatar mid-show, why can't I?
No, because we need to establish who we are. I'd let you do it with the Avatar guest game. I hope that gets your avatar changing desire out of the way. It's because we're interviewing. You could do it in the first 20 minutes.
You're just suppressing my body dysphoria. This is oppressive.
Do you want to go back to the bull? I'll let you go back to the bull.
Okay, you like it.
No, I'm just trying to cater to. Do you want to be the dragon? Do you want to be the bull? This is VR chat. You can switch up whoever you want.
It's gonna stare at that camera too.
Oh god.
All right, that's fine. If it stares at the camera, then.
Oh Oh,
my
what the?
gosh!
I don't like that.
Hello.
I don't like that at all.
I'm moving around.
That looks really awkward at the camera.
Like there's no
I don't
detail.
even know
It's
what
just,
it is.
it's just a.
I don't like that at all. It's just
It's a little girl in a dress, and it's all white. So there's no detail, but the head just like BlackAvali is literally spinning around, and the head is just looking at me without missing a beat. That is very creepy.
That's very creepy.
Well,
wow.
if I was looking in the mirror, it would stare at me too.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna.
don't know how somebody built it.
I can't
the
look at it
mechanics in
anymore.
this thing, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't matter where I look or where you look or where you move to. It's gonna look at you.
All right, I'm gonna ask you to go back to the
Please.
RGB.
Yeah.
Please.
Go black. Go back. You're tin canning. You're tin canning. This is what you sound like. I'm so sorry.
Where is that?
I'm
That's
tired.
probably
You don't have to
happened,
rub it into Cynthia. You don't have to rub it in.
It wasn't. I was trying to imitate.
Cynthia doesn't sound like that.
Well, she was. She was tin canning.
That's the thing about.
I'm so sorry.
VR Chat Plus, you have like I've got 100 avatars, so
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna ask you about that.
sometimes get the avatars, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have the little image,
like-
right? So if you have the image, that means you have VR Chat
like a
Plus.
profile picture.
If I'm
yeah.
Yep.
okay,
I don't have VR Chat
like-
Plus. I got infinite
everybody can see the
None of us do.
avatars.
Except for him.
Sorry, we're
I
recording.
got
I
it
hope
for
you
that.
know that.
Yeah.
I got VR Chat Plus just to
Wait.
have the avatar slots.
Why were you? Why'd you say that?
I'm not gonna go into it, Sai.
What?
I just remember everything we say is on the web. The web's written in
Yeah,
ink. That's
I
what
don't
was told
expect
by
anyone
us.
to snitch.
Oh golly.
I don't even know what's going on. It's like,
Good.
Tell you
I think the
after.
people who do know just okay. Well, why do you? So you have VR Chat Plus, so you can basically have a bigger selection of avatars, right? That's a feature that they include.
Right.
How many months did it take of VR before you were like, I'm going to spring for the extra option?
I'm pretty progressive when it comes to things because I tend to look at a lot of options for things and learn what I can about it. I think I had it VR chat for maybe about a month, and it was just like I started collecting avatars and seeing avatars I liked, and then you start running out of room, and it's like you start looking at avatars. Well, how often do I wear this one? And get rid of this one, and bring a new one in. And it was just like some of my. I got to the point where I didn't want to get rid of any, and it was like, but I want a new one.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I get you.
I definitely get that.
I mean, there are some subtle features too you get. Like, I think one of them is you can send photo invites to people now.
Yeah, like when you send an invite or a request, you can take a picture of yourself standing there like this or however you want, and
I can just pull up
send
the
it to them.
benefits
And if
right
they've
here.
but if they've got VR Chat Plus, they can see it. The problem is when they don't see the photo.
Oh, really? I swear I've seen a photograph from a VR Chat Plus person. So
It might have been. You might be able to see it. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't think
you
you
get
could.
like the photo invites, then you get increased trust, then like early supporter badge, then you just get the other stuff we already brought up. So, and it's like $15 a month or something. I just saw it. It's $10 a month and $100 a year. So.
And
Oh,
I got it
wow.
on a I got it on a special deal with a code back when they were first doing
Introducing
the
it?
pre-launch of it.
Oh yeah.
And I got it. I actually got the whole year for like
oh
$60.
wow,
That's so good.
That's like-
that's affordable. Yeah.
Good for you.
I was just like, oh yeah, okay, for a year I'll do $60.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dead
That's
air.
great. Well, do you play any other games other than VR chat in VR?
Yep, Beat Saber.
Oh, Beat Saber.
Oh yeah, we gotta play
Yeah, I'm
that.
one of those
Ashley.
guys if it don't have, it's got to have, say, lightsabers and blocks with arrows on it.
Yeah, I tried that I played with a friend on an Oculus Quest party, and it was like I was getting frustrated because I like rhythm games, but I was just getting very
Dude,
uh,
it's good
Were they playing
exercise.
on normal or easy or what?
no,
What
they were
was the
playing on
level
like
they were?
X. They were playing on hard and expert.
Why didn't you turn the
So
difficulty down?
Yeah, expert, hard and expert is not for somebody their first time playing it at
Yeah,
all.
like I can
yeah,
play.
yeah.
I
'Cause
practice one song for like 6 to 7 hours straight in like a single session, and I felt like I was
Mhm.
dying, but I got decently good at it. It's just crazy because it's just kinesthetics and all that other crap, and you're done. You're like, I feel like I'm dying. My back hurts.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
has
you're
made my
sweating.
hips move
Yeah.
crazier than they ever have in my life. You could probably think I was in a club if you saw me. Help me. So,
I know I've worked up a sweat quite a few times playing for a couple hours, but I tend to do song behind song behind song. I go through my songs and I've downloaded the packs and everything. I'm getting ready to do what they call the custom songs, where you
oh
can actually
boy.
put custom songs on it.
Oh, nice.
You know,
Someone did the
because people
entire.
have made other. Yeah, you can do it on the Quest also. It's actually the makers of the Beat Saber app actually allow it, and so does Facebook,
Oh, really?
to where you
Nice.
can. Yeah,
That's cool.
I'm not
Well, if I am
sure.
ever
I think
interested
it's a
in
little
getting the game,
different.
I will.
You can
Yeah.
play such wonderful custom songs like the entire Shrek 1 movie
Yeah.
for 2 hours straight.
I've seen someone do that.
If you did that on expert, you'd probably
Yeah,
die or pass
I s-
out. Because it would just
Oh,
be
I
like,
believe
this
that.
morning I was. Yeah, this morning for me, I was playing Beat Saber. I woke up and basically I drank a big glass of water, got on Discord,
Mm-hmm.
turned on Beat Saber, and started streaming.
oh,
Just,
nice.
it was about 2.5 hours. After about 20 minutes, a few people joined in, started watching me play. And I started talking to them while I was playing. But yeah,
That's great.
I kind of in the mornings, that's what I do if I don't have, on the weekends, if I'm not working, I'll get on real early in the morning and just go at it for about 2.5 hours, work up a
You
good
were up.
sweat.
You were up late. Like I think we were chatting yesterday at around. Felt like for me it was 3 a.m. So for you, it might have been a little later than that or something like that.
Yeah,
You were.
see, right now for me, it's almost 11. It's almost
Yeah.
11 p.m.
dang.
So, yeah, I only sleep maybe 3.5, 4 hours a day.
How?
Naturally.
Really?
I'm one of those odd people that don't
I wish I
require
could
much
do
sleep.
that. But I.
Yeah.
Have look, have be ADHD and have hyperactivity. That'll
Oh
do it for
boy.
you.
I don't have those. My friend does. And he does not sleep
Yeah.
that little.
BlackAvali, I just noticed you looked at your wrist like as if you're looking at like a watch. What were you doing there?
Oh, there's a little app you can get on Steam called OVR Toolkit. And basically, it puts a small overlay on your wrist, that no one else can see,
Oh,
but
sweet.
Yeah.
it shows the time, it shows the charge on my trackers.
Oh, nice.
I can play music through it, that no one
Mm-hmm.
else can hear. I can hear the music, but no one else can. But I also can pull up Discord. If
Oh
you've ever
wow.
watched, I think,
Oh, no.
Lolathon's videos, you see him pull up his little menu on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
And
I should probably
And
invest in
that's
that.
what he does. You can see Discord and leave messages if people or
what's the cost?
whatever account you link. It's free.
Really?
Oh, well there you
It's
go.
free?
I know what I'm doing
Damn.
after this.
Yeah.
I'll just have a soundboard.
Yeah,
I can just have it set up, and if someone says something funny, I can just play a bruh.
Yeah, some
Oh
people do
god.
stuff like that. I've actually thought about. I've got voice mod, for some of my avatars I use, and
Oh, can you do it
and
right
I've thought
now?
about.
I'd love to.
I don't have voice mod running, so I'd have to actually
Oh, okay. No worries. No worries.
Okay.
start it back up. But
Yeah.
just set it up where I can pull it up on here and then click without going AFK or out of
Yeah.
world. I can stay right there and switch it with
Sweet.
Yeah.
avatars.
Because I know with the
Ah.
I could hit the button, bring up the Oculus Link menu. I don't know if do you have to run the Oculus software with Virtual Desktop, or do you just run Steam VR?
Well, you use virtual desktop on the headset to get into the PC because wirelessly. I'm actually not even using. See, I'm running everything wireless.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't feel like paying. Hey, Oculus is great, Facebook is great. If you want to pay $80 for a little short cable that keeps you real close to the PC, that's what you can do, But I didn't like the fact that I wouldn't be able to move around, and because, like I said, I tend to be a little animated at times, and
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, well, and then I seen virtual desktop, and I'm like, okay, and it works wirelessly. I don't need a link cable. It's like, okay, let's go
There
there.
you go.
I had to buy a decent router, to do it. I'm IPv6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's rated, and I think I connect to my computer through virtual desktop at what is it? I get 500, usually about 588 is my speed
Mm-hmm.
through the Wi-Fi,
So
and then you can see all that on virtual desktop, 91 frames per second over the Wi-Fi.
Wow, that my Wi-Fi would not
So,
support that. Yeah.
well, I mean,
So
it's
how many
just
devices are you wearing? Like,
It's got one on his hip, two on his feet, one on his head, two in his hand.
I'm asking him,
Yeah,
Cy.
I'm doing it.
yeah, he knows. I got you got the Quest setup, which is the headset and the Quest touch controllers.
Right,
And then
right.
and then you got the trackers,
Yeah.
And I got the track strap pluses, they call those track strap pluses. Got little battery packs on them. That
Oh
way,
wow.
your trackers don't run out after about an hour or two. I've actually literally had them go for almost 19 hours at the most.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No way. Wow.
I hope that wasn't straight. 19 hours straight.
Yes.
Oh.
19 hours straight in VR.
That's a record. That's a record. 19 hours.
When everything here in the U.S. was shut down on COVID,
Mm-hmm.
there was nothing to do. So I just started getting on VR chat and jumping around. That's when I met you during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was spending, like I said, most I've ever spent in one time is like 23 hours. I
Holy
spent in
hell.
VR.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Did your
I'm
brain
gonna have to ask
melt
guests from
after
now
that?
on to see if anybody's spent more than 23 hours. I think you have the record, BlackAveli. 23 hours in VR.
Mhm.
Just for that, I'm gonna ask an
There's
entire
somebody I
weekend
know that
off.
he spent 3.5 days.
3.5
Literally.
days?
What?
He literally, but he had a Quest, and what he was doing was, since he was on the Quest, he didn't have to worry about, he'd go in pass-through mode. He would still be talking to people, but he'd go in pass-through mode, maybe fix a glass of water, fix him a sandwich, come back into VR, but he literally just stayed on VR. He slept in VR. He'd go like
Oh my
the sleep
god.
and comfort room where they got all the little beds and
Wow.
stuff in there, and he'd go in there and sleep.
Like that sounds cool, but like to me that sounds like hell.
So
Mhm.
pass-through
Yeah,
mode is like where you can like see through with the cameras, right? That's what that is.
Yeah, it uses the cameras on the front. Now, with me doing what I'm doing, which is a hybrid system between, the Steam trackers and, and the thing. If I go into pass-through mode, the play space is misaligned when I go into pass-through mode.
Oh no!
And that ruins your setup.
That's
so you have
the
to try
downside.
To fix it. So instead of like sitting normally,
so basically you got to use the space calibrator again and wave your, say you want to assign your right controller, and then you put one of the trackers on your arm, and you do the figure 8 while it does its calibration, and when it's done, you just, put the whichever one you use, you put it back on, and everything's good again.
Also, just for anybody watching the show or just listening through audio, it's really funny. The little gremlin's been running back there, back and forth. I can see the nameplate, but anybody watching the show, Gremlin, just so you know, I'm so sorry to tell you, they can't see you unless you jump up higher. Yeah, you have to hop up on the booth, Gremlin. Everybody wants to see you. Just so everybody take a look. See, the gremlin's been there. It has not left the studio, so I have to. You're not getting motion.
Baby.
You're not.
Little
what's
baby
it called?
It's a Willy Wonka kind of.
Yeah, it's Willy Wonka. It's a Willy Wonka. Is that a chocolate pipette on the back? It has a chocolate pipette.
No, it's Hat Kid from A Hat in Time. Yeah. It's not Willy Wonka. Let's never bring that up on the show again because you know exactly what
Willy Wonka was on the show.
Just kind of the color looks like,
Anyways, and shout out to our audience out there. Been watching. Both of them are PC users, so we kind of have the nice stoic stares. Actually, one of them's invisible right now, so it looks like hello, audience. Yay! This is a fun show. I think we've been going pretty smoothly. And thanks, Cynthia, for showing up. I know that we had a little last-minute switcheroo. I know. I was bad. I normally do a call time. Do I need to do call time? Do you guys?
Well, I don't remember. I don't remember if it was 8:30, 9, or 9:30. So I sent a message after I got out of the shower, and I saw. I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry.
Because I'm always used to doing call times, having a call sheet, making sure everybody knows. But I was like, maybe this time that they got it. But
I gotta
maybe
get used to it.
If you guys appreciate it, I'll do it. No, I'll do the call times just to make sure.
You're saying that like I don't appreciate you already.
No, it's been fun. And Cynthia, we got to talk about your guest, the aliens, so we can have that on. Oh
yeah, I told him that you just let me know when, and I'll talk to him, and I'll let him know.
BlackAvali, I've been wondering, where did you get your name? Where did you come up with that name?
I'm a bit of a Tupac fan. So, and the one album BlackAveli, well, I'm biracial. I'm biracial IRL. So I was just like, something that rhymes with Machiavelli. I was like, oh, BlackAveli. There we go.
Yeah. That's good.
And that's something it's a name I've been using for a while. Like BlackAveli 007 is my gamer tag on PlayStation and Microsoft, and
sweet.
Okay.
I was a big Tekken player back in the day. Back when Tekken was real big, and people would actually literally, you could Google BlackAveli 007 and you could see where people were talking about the way that I played Tekken.
What did they say about how you play Tekken?
That I was because my fighting style with Tekken, a lot of people like doing fancy moves, especially now with the new mechanics of the bound fighting where you can bound people in there and bounce them like a volleyball. I'm a straight fighter. I would use straight moves.
Or just like
solid
punch,
defense
punch,
with straight moves.
Kick.
Oh yeah, I would kick, like they would be doing a lot of punches and kicks. Like I said, a lot of people like the bound moves. They're great, but they don't take much energy. While you're trying to, once I get down and get to my feet and you got me off balance, when I get up, I can hit you like 5 times and, a lot of your bars gone.
Ah.
You know, that's the one thing about fighting me. If your defense wasn't good, I'd destroy you.
It's just staring at me.
Okay,
Well,
gotcha.
Any final
But
words,
that's from
BlackAvali?
Yeah,
It just threatened to kill me.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear your last statement or question.
Oh, any final words, BlackAvali? We're about to end the show.
You're gonna get it
Well,
after this.
Hey,
Just
if
you
you're
wait.
thinking about, doing VR, if you're doing VR, or thinking about doing what I'm doing, there's videos on YouTube. Just look up, Quest 2 full body tracking, and there's many different ways to do it. You can buy the actual trackers or take like the OG Vive wand hand controllers, because you can get those pretty cheap now, and you can actually turn those into trackers.
Sounds good, BlackAvali. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching
Alright,
the VR
thank
Drag Now.
you.
We'll be back. Love to have you back on,
Bye.
BlackAvali. Take care,
Bye.
everyone.
See you guys
Take
next
care.
time.
Bye.